Yeah, the Iceman takes a liking to this guy's wife.
Oh, that's the plot?
Yeah.
I thought it was more like an E.T. plot.
No.
Like they resuscitate him and then the scientists want to get at him.
Is this it? Yeah.
That's who he starts getting with?
Is this the same one? Yeah, the guy gets back to life, and I think he falls in love with the lady. He's hanging out with people, and then the Iceman.
That's her?
Yeah, I think he winds up falling in love with her, and the scientist gets real mad.
So that's the plot of Encino Man. They just
Yes,
remake that?
it is.
Is that what this
It
is?
is. Pauly Shore, Brendan Fraser.
Remade it. 10 years
Yeah,
later.
they thaw him out, and he's okay, which is fucking hilarious in and of itself.
The other night we were watching these old movies like this. The other night we were watching
Timothy Hutton.
Temple of Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And the love interest, like the Indy's love interest in that movie. I can't remember what her name is, but anyways, we're watching it with our youngest kid, and who really wanted to watch Indiana Jones movie. And my wife's like, "Man, you just can't have teeth like that anymore in the movies." the love interest, like you forget like how perfect like oral processes have made everybody's teeth.
Oh.
And so here's like this woman whose like
teeth.
job is like, she's like the hot woman in the movie that everyone's going to fall in love with. And you look and you're like, yeah, you're right. Like teeth are so perfect on everybody now, and you're looking at an old movie, you're like, oh, that was before they were able to do all that.
Right. That's funny.
We were watching that stupid show on New Year's Eve, that ball dropping thing.
Yeah.
And just, every single person even kind of involved in that whole production has those teeth.
Yeah. Well, most of those teeth are fake now.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, but absurdly so, and it was just really funny to look at that and be like, you're right. Like, there's something that looks like you can't put your finger on it. It's like the heroin absent perfect teeth.
Right. Do you remember Lauren Hutton? She had that gap between her teeth. It was kind of hot.
Yeah.
It was like part of her charm. She had this gap.
Yeah. Nowadays, you'd feel some pressure to go tighten that up.
Yeah. Probably.
They put some shit on your teeth and tighten it up.
You want to be in the big movies. You got to tighten that up.
Tighten it up.
It's funny you were talking about the beaver pelts because you were the first person to explain to me like the richest man in the world at one point in time. His business was beaver pelts.
Yeah, it was America's first homegrown millionaire, John Jacob Astor.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, so he was a German. He came over as a young kid. He didn't have, broke, penniless. Astor comes over, just an immigrant, right? Comes to the U.S. He's trying to figure out a way to make his make his way in America. And in New York, he meets a guy in the fur business, like a furrier. And the guy says, "A lot of money to be made in furs." And that was the commodity for North America. When you look at all the English powers coming, or all the European powers coming to establish colonies, it's known like the Spanish come in and they get like all that Aztec gold, all that Incan gold. Other European powers were like jealous about the wealth Spain was pulling out in mineral wealth. And they always thought that in our area up in what's now the continental U.S., eventually gold did come out, but they